So one way to approach this is to look at the problems. And earlier we've listed issues for F&B. How can we keep our staff when retail outlets are forced to shut and frontline staff like waiters and cashiers got nothing to do? With food delivery platform becoming the key and only sales driver, we also now got to deal with high commissions. Other than high commissions, if you now go on to Grab, Deliveroo, Food Panda, how can you stand out among the thousands of F&B businesses doing exactly the same thing? Trying to get an online order. And you know that the bulk of these orders go to the bigger mainstream brands. If you are one outlet or few outlets, how is anyone going to find you, let alone make an order? With these challenges, we can see actually some merchants actually came up with very innovative and adopted very simple yet very practical ways to keep their staff productive and saving on commissions and avoiding crazy competition. At the same time, they increase customer loyalty and engagement. And most importantly, they actually get orders and they have more revenue. Sounds too good to be true. Let me show you an example. So this is something that you see quite often these days, right? Okay. And this promotional, you see like what, island-wide delivery lah, a promo of 20%, and set meal so that the customers will order more per ticket size. And at one glance, you think like, oh, this is like for Grab or Deliveroo or for their own delivery portal using Order or Gets. Let me share with you. This merchant actually has none of that. If you look at this, this is just a simple WhatsApp conversation between a customer as well as that particular merchant. This merchant purely only using WhatsApp or phone to take orders. If you look at this, the white portion is the merchant text and the green part is the customer. And what the merchant do is they use WhatsApp to send the menu, send the specials and promotion using PDF or JPEG. And then they take the order from the customer and confirm the order. Then how do they pay? They just send a Pay Now QR code or the U&E of their business. So anyone can just use Pay Now to just pay the customer. So there's no 3% to the payment gateway, no commissions to Grab, Deliveroo, Food Panda, Orders, or even Gets. And because like this, they get to directly interact with the customer. Their customer engagement becomes personal and thus directly increasing their customer loyalty. So with this example, we can see how this business can use a very simple yet very effective method to keep their staff productive, save on commissions and siam competition. And because they directly engage their customers, the staff now have a personal relationship with the customers, and suddenly their customer loyalty and engagement side skyrockets, and they have orders and of course revenue. So what you can do practically is simply to repurpose your staff to be productive and directly engage existing customers to make orders happen. And maybe some of you guys are thinking, wow, but only using WhatsApp, how to scale? Let me show you what is possible. So in this illustration, it is an illustration on F&B. And I know that every business is different. And today also we have some non-F&B business owners here. But the purpose of this illustration is really to help you to see what is possible, to think out of the box. This can work whether you have like 1 outlet, 5 outlets, or even 20 outlets. And for those who are not in F&B, you can take this, the spirit of it, and apply it for your business. It is really thinking out of the box, finding the easiest and most practical way to generate orders during this challenging time. So back to this example. Let's say you have 3 outlets, and in the past, it's focused primarily on walk-ins and takeaway only. And let's say you have 8 staff per outlet, a total of 24 staff. Half of those staff is back of house. So 12 of them are focused on food preparation, cooking, and orders fulfillment. And the other half is front of house. So 12 of them are focused on taking orders, cashiering, and serving people. So this is in the past. With COVID-19, you now have no more walk-ins. Even your takeaways are very badly hit, and you can only depend on online food delivery. And your sales now drop like 70%. And let's say, typically you need 50 orders per day per outlet to break even. So if you have 3 outlets, that's 150 tickets a day to break even. Your back of house still needs to be there because it's the core part of your business. And because outlets have no more walk-ins, your front of house now, zobo, nothing to do. So what can you do about this situation? Then you realize, hey, actually I got a CRM. I have a database of 1,500 customers. And like some of the webinar attendees today, you are using our Avocado CRM, and most of our merchants who've been running for a couple of years, they typically have about 1,000 customers per outlet on their database. But for this example, let's take lesser, shall we? Let's take lesser. Say about 500 customers per outlet, a total of 1,500 customers. But then some of you might say, wow, alamak, I don't have a CRM. Or alamak, the database I have, many of my customers don't have PDPA. Or alamak, my CRM only have 100 customers. So for these cases, later I will share with you what else is possible. So back to my example, let's say you have a CRM of 1,005 customers, and instead of having the front of house job or asking them to take no pay leave or letting them go, why not repurpose them this way? Have 6 of them focus directly engaging customers using WhatsApp or phone to make orders happen, and the other 6 to deliver the food near the outlets within 5-kilometer radius. And the game plan is very simple. The 6 who are doing direct customer engagement, we take the 1,005 customer in your CRM and we split equally amongst them. So each of them take care of 250 customers, and they directly engage their own 250 customers, very similarly to like a concierge service. They take care of their own customers for the purpose of generating 25 orders a day. So 25 orders per staff, and you have 6 of these staff, and that's 150 orders a day. Break even now. And this particular scenario is to say, is trying to get your warm customer who is in your CRM to order 2 to 3 times a month. 2 to 3 times a month, not every week. It's just a very simple way to get your customers in your CRM to order 2 to 3 times a month. So is this possible? I think it's very possible. In fact, today, if you organize your team, tomorrow you can start now. Will it work? We will not know until we try this. But if it works, or when it works, this is what's going to happen. Number 1, you don't need to let go of your staff, ask them to take no pay leave, and you can realign them and engage them in a simple and effective plan to overcome circuit breaker. You can avoid high commissions, and you don't need to fight crazy competition on food delivery platform. And suddenly you have a cheap and solid delivery channel, your own channel. Save on delivery costs or make your orders even more affordable for your customers so they order more, and you can deliver them quickly and more effectively. And by doing this, suddenly you have increased customer loyalty because your staff now have a personal relationship with your customers. Last but not least, you can break even or maybe even profit. Your staff morale is increased because they know that your plan works, and now you can ride through the storm and you have certainty that circuit breaker will not break your business. But for those who don't have a CRM, or in the CRM, they don't have PDPA with the customers, so what you can do is you can reach new customers and reach them online. And we have just the solution for you. We have a brand new initiative that we've been working on for many, many months, and it's called Advocado Reach. So what's Advocado Reach? Many of you know Avocado as we do CRM. And in our conversations with our customers, the top number 1 request has to be, how can we help these merchants to reach more new customers? And this is exactly what we designed Avocado Reach to do, to potentially reach 400 new customers online, and specifically to drive them to buy your takeaways, to order from your online store, or like the example earlier, you can use Avocado Reach to generate more new leads for your team, to directly engage them using WhatsApp, phone to deliver to them. And after circuit breaker, you can continue to re-engage and re-engage these leads to revisit your outlets. And this is how it works. Number one, we'll work together with you to come up with an offer. We'll formulate a compelling digital strategy to achieve your goals. We'll develop and deploy ad creatives. We'll utilize our proprietary technology to achieve these results, and it is results guaranteed. So you must be thinking, so how is this different from typical marketing agencies? Advocado Reach is performance-based marketing, and get this, it includes ad spend. So you pay only every lead that you get. If there's no results, there's no need to pay. So to help you understand this a little bit more, we have this comparison table. Most of the time, typically, marketing agencies take about 2 to 3 weeks to get a campaign started. And for us, we'll work with you on your offer, complete the ad creatives, and deploy them in 3 days. Very quick, huh? And as mentioned, ad spend is inclusive. If you work with a marketing agency, they will typically ask you, how much more budget you want to put into Facebook, on Google, etc. For us, ad spend is inclusive. And the next part is where we are really different. This is the secret sauce of us getting the results for you. We have a proprietary technology partnering with Facebook, Instagram, and other digital marketing channels, and we're able to target more than 50,000 highly targeted consumers for you. You heard it right. We will zero in and target more than 50,000 consumers that we know, determined by proprietary AI technology, that will be most likely to become your customers, and we will deliver and show them this offer to you. And the result is guaranteed leads. And this is what marketing agencies cannot do. When they run a campaign, there's absolutely no guarantee that they can generate leads for you. Typically, it's only mind share only. And most of the time, they have no mechanism to track who takes up the offer. And the cost to run with these agencies typically will be $1,000 to get things going. And on top of that, you still need to spend $1,000 to $2,000 in ad spend. And for Advocado Reach, as mentioned, it is purely performance-based. So for every lead is $5. And remember, this is inclusive of ad spend. And today, we have a very special offer for everyone here. We will offer the first 50 leads absolutely free. That will include also ad spend and everything. There's no strings attached. So if you want to run an Advocado Reach campaign with us, and you got 50 leads based on this offer, you can stop and there's nothing to pay. There's no strings attached. And of course, if you want to continue, you can. And you must be asking, why are we doing this? Guys, I want to share with you that we're doing this today because we see that a lot of retailers are hurting. And Advocado, I think we are very blessed in a specific position that we're able to help. And we feel that if we can invest a little bit of money to help any merchant, just get some additional new customers, get some more orders, we really should do that. And we do everything within our power to help everyone to tide through this very difficult time. So we just really want to help in any way that we can.